Hey everybody, it's Norm from Tested.com. I'm here at New York Comic Con 2016. Now, I was here 2 years ago and I saw these figures, these 2001 6-scale figures, and it looks like they're becoming a real product. Now, this is Winston, one of the owners of Executive Replicas. They're the people who have the license to make this. Winston, this has been a long project in development.
Yes, it has. It's been in development for many, many years. It was a period of time where there was issues with the licensing, who owned it, and I was dealing directly with the actors, and then finally Warner Brothers gained control of the license, and they granted me a license to produce these wonderful figures.
There's the whole licensing side, but there's the whole actual making the toy, making the collectible, designing it. You know, when you embark on this project, you knew you wanted to get these figures as accurate as they could be from screen. How did you start upon getting the reference and getting all the details right?
Well, for the action figures, we used high-res screen grabs from the film and whatever photographs and documentations that we were able to get, zoom in and getting all the detail, and a lot of information from third-party people who are also huge fans of the movie. So we gathered that information, and we had many revisions, and then this is the final product of the 1/6 scale suits and action figures.
I know there's a whole rabid community of people who are fans of this costume. Adam Savage, who we work with, has his own replica. And in terms of the detail, material is really important. Getting the suits that look like they bend and wear as they did on screen. So how did you guys develop what materials you'd be using?
Well, when you scale something down from life size to 1/6 scale or any other scale, sometimes the material has to change because they don't make it that would work properly in that scale.
Right.
As in a life-size one, these were made out of leather. If you got leather and made it down to the size, it wouldn't allow the articulation of the figure. So we had to use something that was thin enough but gave the same feel and look that the original did.
And then with the likeness then, also the facial sculpts, so you work directly with the actors.
Oh yes. I have a contract with the actors to use their likeness for the figures, and we use the photographs of them from not only this film but other works that they've done in the past, and we came pretty close to them.
I also know you do multiple colors of the suit. You have the iconic yellow and orange and red ones they wore on the film, and also the Clavia suits when they wore the base there. But also full spectrum?
Well, we've been getting a lot of requests from customers to make a variety of colors. I don't want to make a rainbow color selection, and I don't want to do anything that doesn't have anything to do with the film. So, of course, everyone knows the yellow and red astronauts are the key ones in the film. But then there was also, in the film, briefly, you saw the green and blue. Now, the violet one was made, and it was put in the film, but you didn't see it because it was in one of the lockers. But it was made for the film. And if you also know, there was 3 astronauts in hibernation. So if you add up the numbers of the suits, there was always a suit missing from one of the astronauts in hibernation. It was a violet one, which never got any screenplay.
Yeah.
Any screen time. Then you have, these are conceptual suits. There was a book that was made, there was original drawings that were done for film that did black and white suits. I thought they were really cool, so I got permission and authorization from Warner Brothers to do those. Then there's the Clavia suit, the moon suit, which is over there, which we're almost finished developing the front and backpacks, because that one is different than the rest of these. They have completely different front and backpacks.
It's blue.
Yeah. And they have the different patches.
Right.
So,
right. And then I also noticed at the booth here, you have a full-scale suit. That was someone made by someone from the community?
It was made by a collector prop maker. He had done it many years ago. I saw it, and I inquired about it, and when I found the history behind it, it's the most accurate suit you will ever make, because he actually flew out and met with people that own these things in their collection, and they allowed him to take measurements, pictures, and actually scan the helmet, and voila, you have almost an exact replica of the original piece that you used. Also, a lot of people don't know, Stanley Kubrick was really against merchandising, so when the film was over, 95% of all filming miniatures, suit components were destroyed. So whatever survived, they were able to get access to and get the measurements off of.
And then with that kind of reference, in-person reference, you get a whole different sense of scale. Is that something that you're going to try to turn into a product as well?
Yes, we are in the works of getting it, doing them mass produced. Right now we're developing it, getting pricing, and just seeing how much we can get it done for.
Wow, I remember coming by 2 years ago, this catching my eye. When can people get these products?
Well, the yellow, red, and yellow and red astronauts already came out. The blue suit came out, and they did extremely well. We have more red and blues coming in, and the black, white, green, and violet will be available towards the end of this year, early next year. And the Clavia is set for second quarter 2017.
Awesome. Thank
Now,
you.
also, we have the 160L monolith, which is up for pre-order, and we plan to have it here in the States, hopefully first quarter 2017.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.